Have you ever paused, truly paused, to consider the intricate patterns of the world around us? It is a world filled with extraordinary connections, often hidden in plain sight. I've spent a lifetime observing the grand tapestry of life on this planet, and what continues to astound me is the way nature echoes itself, the way forms and functions repeat across seemingly disparate realms. We, as humans, often see ourselves as separate from the natural world, a species apart. But the truth is, we are deeply, fundamentally woven into its very fabric. Today I want to take you on a journey, not to the distant plains of the Serengeti or the deepest trenches of the ocean, but inward, into the landscape of our own bodies. We will explore a remarkable phenomenon, the striking resemblance between our vital organs and certain elements of the plant kingdom. It's a concept known as the doctrine of signatures, an ancient idea that plants resembling body parts can be used to treat ailments of those parts. You may find these similarities to be mere coincidence, a playful trick of the eye. But as we look closer, you might be surprised by how deep these connections run, not just in appearance, but in the very essence of what gives us life. Prepare to see the world, and perhaps even yourselves, in a new and profoundly interconnected light. It is a story of nature mirroring itself, a testament to a shared blueprint that connects a humble vegetable to the most complex organ in the known universe. We begin with what is, arguably, the most complex and mysterious object in the known universe, the human brain. This 3-pound marvel of evolution, with its intricate folds and deep fissures, is the very seat of our consciousness, our memories, our dreams. It is the architect of civilizations and the composer of symphonies. Its two halves, the left and right hemispheres, work in concert to process an astonishing amount of information every single second. The sheer density of its neural pathways creates a landscape of ridges and valleys, a topography dedicated entirely to thought and being. It is an organ of almost unimaginable complexity, cradled within our skulls. Now consider the humble walnut. Once you crack open its tough, protective shell, not unlike the human skull, the resemblance is immediate and undeniable. The kernel within is also divided into 2 distinct halves, a perfect mirror of the brain's hemispheres. Its surface is a labyrinth of folds and wrinkles, scientifically known as convolutions, which mimic the cerebral cortex, the folded outer layer of our brain responsible for higher cognitive functions. It is as if nature, in a moment of elegant repetition, decided to craft a miniature arboreal model of the very organ that would one day ponder its existence. The connection, however, goes far beyond mere appearance. It is a deep biochemical kinship. Walnuts are a powerhouse of nutrients vital for cognitive health. They are exceptionally rich in omega-3 fatty acids, a critical building block for brain cells that helps to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. These remarkable nuts also contain a host of neuroprotective compounds, including vitamin E, folate, and antioxidants, which have been shown in numerous studies to support memory and enhance cognitive function. So, when you hold a walnut, you are holding not just a lookalike, but a genuine source of nourishment for the mind. Within our bodies, nestled on either side of the spine, lie 2 remarkable bean-shaped organs, the kidneys. These are the silent, tireless purifiers of our internal world. Day and night, they perform the vital task of filtration, processing our entire blood supply many times over. They meticulously sift through the fluid, removing waste products, balancing electrolytes, and regulating blood pressure. Without their constant, diligent work, toxins would accumulate, and the delicate chemical equilibrium necessary for life would collapse. They are the unsung heroes of our anatomy, maintaining a pristine internal environment against all odds. Their natural twin is perhaps the most aptly named of all, the kidney bean. The similarity is so striking it borders on the uncanny. The shape, the gentle curve, the reddish-brown hue, it's a near-perfect replica in miniature. Holding a kidney bean in your palm is like holding a symbol of the organ it so closely resembles. This visual parallel is one of the most famous examples of the doctrine of signatures, where the appearance of a plant is believed to indicate its healing properties. For centuries, folk medicine traditions have pointed to this bean as a food that supports the urinary system. And once again, modern science reveals a truth behind the ancient wisdom. Kidney beans are a nutritional marvel for the organs they mirror. They are packed with soluble and insoluble fiber, which aids in detoxification and helps regulate blood sugar levels, reducing the strain on the kidneys. Furthermore, they are an excellent source of magnesium and potassium, two minerals that are crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure and proper kidney function. They are low in sodium and rich in essential nutrients, making them an ideal food for supporting the health of our body's vital filtration system. Nature, it seems, has provided both the sign and the solution. The human eye. It is our window to the world, a biological camera of breathtaking sophistication. It captures light, color, and motion, translating them into the electrical impulses that our brain interprets as sight. Look closely at an eye, and you will see a universe within. The colored iris, the dark pupil at its center, and the radiating lines that stretch from the pupil to the edge. It is a pattern as unique as a fingerprint. This intricate structure constantly adjusts, dilating and constricting, to control the amount of light that reaches the sensitive retina at the back. It is a masterpiece of biological engineering. Now, take a common root vegetable, the carrot, and slice it crosswise. The pattern revealed is astonishingly familiar. At the center, a small circle mimics the pupil. Surrounding it is a larger circle, just like the iris. And radiating outwards from this central point are delicate, fine lines that are strikingly similar to those seen in the human eye. It is a beautiful, unexpected echo of our own anatomy found within the earth. For generations, we have been told to eat our carrots to help us see in the dark, a piece of advice that carries more than a grain of truth. This visual connection is backed by powerful nutritional science. Carrots are famously rich in beta-carotene, the compound that gives them their vibrant orange color. When we consume beta-carotene, our bodies convert it into vitamin A, a nutrient that is absolutely essential for vision. Vitamin A is a key component of rhodopsin, a protein in our eyes that absorbs light in the retinal receptors. A deficiency in vitamin A can lead to a host of vision problems, including night blindness. So, the carrot not only looks like an eye, but it also provides the precise chemical components needed to nourish and protect our precious sense of sight. At the very center of our circulatory system is the heart, a muscular pump that beats with the steady rhythm of life itself. From the earliest moments of our development until our very last breath, this incredible organ works relentlessly. It drives blood, rich with oxygen and nutrients, to every cell in our body. If you were to look inside, you would find it is not a simple chamber, but a complex, four-chambered structure. 2 atria receive blood, and 2 ventricles pump it out, all working in a perfectly synchronized dance to sustain us. This intricate architecture is the engine of our existence. Let us now turn to a fruit that is a staple in cuisines across the globe, the tomato. On the outside, it is a vibrant, life-giving red, the very color we associate with the heart and with blood. But the true revelation comes when you slice it open. A ripe tomato often reveals 4 distinct chambers, hollow spaces filled with seeds and pulp. These cavities bear a remarkable structural resemblance to the 4 chambers of the human heart. It is another of nature's uncanny resemblances, a simple fruit mirroring the complex design of our most vital muscle. This connection deepens when we examine the tomato's chemical composition. Tomatoes are a fantastic source of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that is responsible for their rich red color. Numerous scientific studies have linked the consumption of lycopene to a reduced risk of heart disease. This potent compound helps to lower bad cholesterol, prevent the oxidation of lipids in the blood, and improve the function of blood vessels. In essence, the very substance that gives the tomato its heart-like color also provides profound protection for the human heart. It is a beautiful and delicious example of nature's synergy. Our skeleton is our body's framework, the scaffolding upon which everything else is built. Our bones provide structure, protect our vital organs, and allow us to move through the world. They are not static, inert objects, but living tissues that are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. The strength and integrity of our bones are paramount to our overall health and mobility, providing the silent, steadfast support that we often take for granted. They are the strong, silent pillars of our physical being, a marvel of lightweight strength and resilience. Consider now a vegetable often found in salads and soups: celery. Look at a single stalk. It is long, strong, and rigid, much like a human bone. It has a slight curve and a structure designed to provide support to the rest of the plant. The visual parallel is clear and direct. Celery stands tall and firm, an echo of the skeletal system that allows us to do the same. This resemblance has been noted for centuries. Another classic example of nature providing a visual clue to a deeper functional connection between the plant world and our own bodies. This connection is solidified when we look at the nutritional profile of celery. Our bones are composed of roughly 23% sodium, and remarkably, celery is also about 23% sodium. This is not the processed sodium chloride we find in a salt shaker, but a natural organic sodium that is essential for the body's processes. Furthermore, celery is an excellent source of silicon, a trace mineral that plays a critical role in bone health. Silicon helps to improve bone matrix quality and facilitates bone mineralization, contributing to the strength and density of our skeletal system. If your diet lacks sufficient sodium and silicon, the body may draw these minerals from the bones, potentially weakening them. Celery, it seems, offers a way to replenish the very substance it resembles. Our journey today has revealed just a handful of the extraordinary resemblances that exist between our inner world and the world of nature. The brain and the walnut, the kidney and the bean, the eye and the carrot. These are not just amusing lookalikes. They are profound reminders that we are not separate from our environment, but an integral part of it. The same patterns, the same needs, and often the same chemical solutions are found both within our skin and in the soil of the earth. It speaks to a shared blueprint, a universal intelligence that shapes life in all its myriad forms. I encourage you to carry this perspective with you. As you go about your days, in the kitchen, in the garden, or on a walk through the woods, keep your eyes open for these natural twins. You may see the branching structure of a tree and be reminded of the bronchi in your lungs, or see a cluster of grapes and think of the alveoli where oxygen exchange takes place. The world is filled with these hidden poems, these visual whispers of connection waiting to be discovered. It's a way of seeing that transforms the mundane into the miraculous. What other lookalikes have you noticed? Is there a fruit, a vegetable, or a pattern in nature that reminds you of a part of the human body? Share your own discoveries in the comments below. Let us build a collection of these wonders together, and in doing so, deepen our appreciation for the intricate, beautiful, and deeply interconnected world we all share. The greatest secrets, after all, are often hidden in the most familiar of places, waiting only for us to look with new eyes.